Hey beauties, it's Riri. Today's video is going to be my ice cream beauty box for the month of October. I'll pop deets and everything on the screen while I get ready to open the box. Happy freaking Halloween if you do celebrate. I would like to know if you do celebrate, what's your favorite candy, and are you wearing a costume? What's your favorite costume you've ever worn? Also, y'all know my son is grown now, so I don't get to see his costumes and stuff, and I don't get to enjoy that part of Halloween anymore. So if you do have littles, what are your littles gonna be? I would like to know. This is very late, and that's okay. Hopefully it's worth the wait. I'm somebody that's incredibly patient because I don't get my subscription boxes solely for me. Obviously I use what I want from them, and then I have my resale group. I do giveaways, things like that. But I'll very quickly address it because I know that I've had an overwhelming amount of comments and messages and stuff like that. I do not know what is going on with Ice Cream Beauty. I do know that August was a really rough month for them, and as a small business owner, I do understand that things can derail you, and well, they probably got thrown on their ass in the month of August. There was just a lot happening with the clarity palettes, things like that, and I cannot speak for them. I don't know them, y'all. I'm going to assume that that had a lot to do with them kind of ghosting and just kind of disappearing for a little while. I hope moving forward that they at least address things, even if it's just to say like, hey, we're going to refund folks, we're taking a few months off, whatever the case may be. I am all for giving grace. We are human, specifically for a smaller business. I know that the assumption is generally that, you know, oh, this person makes a lot of money, or, you know, people assume and, you know, kind of have this idea of, you know, they have tons of money and they're doing great, and if you own a business then you must be financially stable and things like that. We are not always, y'all. I'm just gonna put that out there. But in giving grace and understanding that, hey, yes, they are human. That was a big thing for them, what happened in August, and I fully understand that as a consumer and as a small business owner. But be communicative. That's my thing. If something like that is going to happen, and things like that do happen to people, we're human, you know, life happens, things happen. But I think it's one thing to step up and kind of take responsibility and literally just be vocal in saying, look, we had a really tough month. It threw us off our game. This is what we're gonna do, and we're gonna come back. They could have easily done that. And if it's more that they are overwhelmed and don't have the help to answer emails or posts or whatever the case may be, you could hire somebody for a very affordable price to do post for you or whatever the case may be. All that to say, I understand that they have not been very communicative these past couple months. I understand that there are people that are still waiting on boxes, and I understand the frustration. As a consumer, I do understand that. I'm opening it because I think that they do a really good job. I am an indie brand lover, as you guys know, and the Ice Cream Beauty box is very indie brand makeup heavy. That is kind of what their thing is. There's always a palette in the boxes, and we generally have the option too that if there's more than one palette option or whatever for the month, you can opt to pay for the additional palette, things like that. And I feel like it's a really good bang for the buck, and I feel like 99% of the time they nail it. I'm gonna be quiet now because you came to see the unboxing. Generally, I start with just base and brows. I do have on, I can give y'all a sneak peek, I do have on the brand new Nomad Cosmetics palette today though. And this obviously, you know, took a little bit more precedence, and I wanted to kind of showcase it. I cannot show you the inside yet. I did want to showcase it in a way that like showed people, yes, it's a holiday palette, a Christmassy type palette, but we could wear it year round. So I'll let y'all know that, but that's what's on my face today. We do get an informative card. Of course, spooky season, so I'm not gonna look at that just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and take whatever this is on top and I'll kind of show y'all what it looks like. I do not get any spoilers. I have seen quite a few of you open your boxes. I'm gonna link my girl Bianca. She mentioned me in her video. I did not actually watch her video. I just hit play and walked away. You guys know I do not do spoilers, but I'm also gonna link her video as well. But we have something in bubble wrap first. We have a ZC Cosmetics, the Interstellar Highlight Powder in Living Colorfully. We actually got something quite similar to this, not in this box, but in, what did I get it from? I think it was in a Trend Mood box, but it was very, very similar to this. It was from Shein. This is probably not something I am going to keep, and of course, nothing goes to waste. Like I said, I have my resale group. I do giveaways, things like that. That is what it looks like. And as freaking cute as that is, I definitely have enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass that along. And speaking of giveaways and stuff like that, I have actually been pre-filming a ton, you guys. I've been a very busy little bee, and I have already pre-filmed 10 different videos for Durismus Vlogmas, my 25-day monthly marathon for December, and 8 of those are advent calendars, so I already have a ton of little giveaways. I'll pop a little sneaky peeky right here. I already have a ton of giveaways prepped for you guys, so if you're not yet subscribed, I do a ton of sneaky little secret giveaways. I will also be announcing my 7,000 subscriber giveaway very, very soon. All right, diving in again, we are going in. This is the Beauty Creations Plump and Pout Lip Plumping Booster in Legally Hot. And I do actually want to compare this and make sure this is not the same shade I already have. I did receive one previously as well, so let me grab that. All right, this shade is Legally Hot. I think I'm going to keep it in here because I love this one and it's more nudie. The packaging is a little bit bulky, but y'all, this is beautiful. When I kind of demoed it in my little demo and stuff last time, I really, really loved it. Like, the shade of this is absolutely beautiful, really pretty high shine, and it has a good kind of intense level of plumping, but without being super burny. If you've tried like the Too Faced ones and stuff like that, the Makeup Revolution ones, the Milani ones, it's along those same lines. Like, it's not so crazy intense that I felt like it was like, you know, on fire, but I like lip plumpers. I'm happy to have that, but I already have one, so I'll probably also pass that along. Alrighty, next up, we got a lot of stuff, y'all. Okay. This is the Charmacy Milano, the CMC Neo Glow Liner. I don't really see anything else. I guess CMC is the shade name, Neo Glow Liner. Let me open this up and just kind of see what it is really quickly. Because again, I tried to not be wasteful, you guys. So if it is something that I know I'm not going to use, this does say Twilight Shimmer. So if it's something that I know I'm not going to use, I don't generally like swatch it or demo it or use it or anything unless I get requests from you guys. And then I generally will kind of ask you guys with the palette in the box, if I've not demoed it that day, I will generally ask you guys like, hey, do you want to see a look with this palette? I just am very mindful, you guys, of not being wasteful and stuff like that. So I'd rather, you know, do the giveaways, pay it forward, do random act of kindness gifts, you know, put it in my resale group, things like that. So I do like the packaging, and the liners that we do generally kind of get from them, they're kind of a staple in a lot of the subscription boxes. I really do like them. Oh, is that the actual color of this? Neo Glow Liner. Y'all, I'm so intrigued. This packaging actually reminds me of one of my favorite liquid liners of all time. It's the Danessa Myricks Line Work liner. If you're looking for an incredible liquid liner, fantastic. I do want to kind of open this. Oh, I don't know if that's purple, bluey. I don't know if there's something else to it. I am going to actually swatch this. Oh, it is purple. Oh my gosh. I believe I'm going to have to keep this, y'all. It is the deepest, darkest kind of roll purple with a stunning, yes, thank goodness you can see that, with a stunning like deep blue shift, but there's a metallicness to it. Baby, that is beautiful. And look, I don't use purple every single day of my life, but purple with brown eyes, match made in makeup heaven. I might hop off camera and try this. This is beautiful. Holy crap. Next up, ooh, pretty. We have an Aether Beauty Gloss. Oh my gosh, that is stunning. I do have one very, very similar, so again, I'm not going to open it and be wasteful. And then next up, or last up, I guess I should say, let me grab these. Oh no, it's not. There's more stuff. Holy crap. This is a freaking good box. See, y'all, that's what's so disappointing because I love them so much. I love the box so, so much. This is from MBO. What is that? Mo Beauty, I think, is the name because this looks quite familiar. This is the Mo Mattifier. Oh, baby, my skin is dry as the damn Sahara. This is the Mo Mattifier Oil Control Mask made with 100% degradable and antibacterial 10-cell fabric. I actually am definitely not going to use this. I do not need any mattifying, but that's kind of cool. I don't think I've seen more of like a mattifying sheet type mask. I like that. And then, y'all, last but certainly not least, we got 2 palettes. One of them was my choice, and like I said earlier in the video, if a brand is kind of offering, you know, and have different choices for palettes, you can generally opt to pay for the extra palette. And of course, they're spooky season. Love, love, love. These are Eyescream Beauty and Beauty Moon Cosmetics, and they had a trick and a treat. So pretty. And y'all know I like a smaller palette. I like especially 9-pan palettes. I like this a lot. It's got a nice big mirror. And thank goodness it's got the little eyeshadow covers. I actually had somebody message me because they ordered from, I recommended somebody to them. And they were like, I opened it up and there was a bunch of plain white eyeshadows. I said, baby, take the covers off. They're covers. And then she messaged me back. She's like, girl, my bad. So I'm going to take these off very gently. I'm so glad that brands have kind of gone over to using these so that those special shades are protected. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so pretty. And while this definitely screams, you know, spooky season, Halloween, you can obviously go in, you can lighten things up. We have a light, bright inner corner shade. We can smoke things out. We could do purple looks. We could do green looks. So I feel like even though it's Halloween, spooky season, that's so pretty. Spooky season. I feel like, I mean, I use greens year round. I use purples year round. So I think it's stunning. Let me see what the other one looks like. And then I'll kind of determine, am I actually going to keep both of these? And then I'll kind of figure out from there. So this is the Treat palette. And I liked that they had that option. Oh, that's also very, very pretty. This one's going to be a little bit more muted, a little bit more soft and subdued. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know which one I like more, you guys. They're both stunning. This one is definitely not kind of screaming Halloween, screaming like spooky season. And I like we have a dark brown, a mid-tone brown, and we have some more like neutral leaning shades for like the inner corner and shimmers. And then like we have like a mauve tone, the greens. Let me kind of hold these up. I'll show both of them to you guys while I'm also deciding, am I going to keep both of them? Or am I not? And I'm only saying that because I definitely have more like spooky season palettes, like time and time again in my collection. Gosh, that's so pretty though. Ooh. I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I honestly think now I have a preference for this one. I like that it's neutral, I like that it's small, it's got the greens and stuff that I love. I would actually travel with this, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass that one along, I think. And then if you guys want to see a look with this one, please comment down below and let me know, and I will get that up for y'all next week. So we got our palette. We have the additional palette that we could pay extra for. We had our mask, a lip gloss, the lip liner, stunning, holy crap. We have the palette and plumping lip booster. This is fantastic if you got it. And our freaking highlighter. 5 out of 5. Again, I think they nail it every single month. I love the selection. I love, and I say this about IPSY every single time, I need IPSY to go back to giving us a palette. But I love that Eyescream Beauty gives us a palette in every single box. And again, we have that added, hey, if you want to get the second one or whatever they're offering, you have that ability to do that as well. Let's run down some pricing really quickly. Trick or Treat, the palettes by Beauty Moon Cosmetics. These are $35 each. That pays for the entirety of our box. We have the mask that I dropped on the floor. Pretend it's right here. The face mask by Mo Beauty. That's what I thought it was. For $6. The multi-chrome liquid liner by Charmacy for $21. I would pay that time and time again. Of course, I'm only basing it off of this, but I will demo it. I'll leave something right here for y'all. That's 21 bucks. The Space Highlighter by ZC Cosmetics is $35. The Legally Hot, is that the shade we got? Yes. The Legally Hot Plump and Pout for $7, y'all. For $7 freaking dollars. That's a steal. It's a fantastic product. And then we had the bonus. The gloss right here, the bonus Crystal Infused Lip Gloss by Aether Beauty is $14. I will put that right here just in the case that you guys want to screenshot or take a look at it. And the box equates to roughly $32-ish per month. I'm so excited about that, y'all. So yeah, again, 5 out of 5. I really, really do feel bad for the brand because, like I said, as a small business owner, my husband and I own a business. I obviously have my YouTube and my resale group. Things are not always what they seem. Life is not always easy, and there are weeks that you do not pay yourself. So from that point of view, and just as a human that understands other humans and gives grace, I get it. As a consumer, they need to step up. As a consumer, I feel like they need to at least address things, even say, hey, we're taking a break for 30 days. Hey, we'll see you guys in January, whatever the case may be, to kind of make it right for those of us as consumers. Again, I hold no affiliation with them. They don't know why I exist. I pay for this myself. I have no code, no nothing. These are my own personal thoughts, and I choose to do the unboxing because I do believe in the brand and because I love indie brands, and of course I love subscription boxes. But yeah, I would like to know, again, like I asked in the beginning of the video, what is your favorite Halloween candy, and what is your favorite costume you've ever worn? Are you doing a party or anything like that? I'd like to know. Thank you guys so much for joining. Like I said, I have my 7,000 subscriber announcement coming very soon, so if you want to be notified when that goes up, make sure you turn on your notification bells. Please consider subscribing and give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. You can also hype this video, and you can click the join button down below to become a channel member for some exclusive perks. I love you all. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And of course, be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties!